Hey, this is Notser, and this is 0.5.13 patch preview. In this patch preview, we're going to be discussing the containers that are making their way into the game, and I have something better to describe it, and you'll get to relive my first experience with the mechanic, and hopefully that's enjoyable. They're also adding in a brand new map in the form of Rendezvous. It is said to be the Greek coast, the Eastern Mediterranean. That's the sort of vibe they're going for. Anyone who is in Greece, you're going to have to let me know. I've never actually been there. Shocking, I know. So, yeah, I will probably talk a little bit about the map layout after I do the rundown. But there is a competitive game in the form of the Pensacola on this map. I posted a couple days ago if you want to check that out. They are also adding in gloomy weather, and it's going to be on 10 locations, and unfortunately, I believe they're using the title that is either Russian or it's the file name. The file name, for anyone who doesn't know, is not 100% accurate to what the map is called in-game. But we're just going to try it. Archipelago, very familiar with that. Passage, not as much. Maybe that is Strait. Atlantic, that's the Atlantic. Fault line, we know what fault line is. Ice Islands, that is Islands of Ice, obviously. Trap, we know what Trap is. Two Brothers, we know what that is. Terra del Fuego, that is actually Land of Fire. And how do I know that? That is what they call it in the replay file. Shards is Shards. Okinawa, Okinawa. So, we'll see how that works out. I haven't seen it. Every time I tried, they stuck me on Rendezvous, because probably they wanted to test it to see how it would play. Trap has also seen some minor balance changes, and I'm curious to check that out as well. They moved around a couple islands. They felt like it wasn't as fun and engaging for both sides. What does that actually mean in the changes? We'll have to see. The player profile, you can now access anyone's player profile and check out their stats in-game, unless of course they've hidden it. And I've never done that. I might never do that. I just don't care about that sort of thing, but for people who do, it's great that it's there. And finally, they have significantly optimized many available import actions, such as the purchase, sale, and research of ships, modules, and other items, as well as actions with commanders. So they basically fixed a ton of UI issues that occurred when you were trying to just use the port. That makes the patch worth it in its own right. I can't describe how frustrating it is to have to sit there and wait while you're streaming and while people are anxious to play the match or see something going on. It just slowed down an already slow game. I don't want that. So I really appreciate it that they made an effort to fix it. Hopefully it doesn't degrade at some point and become unusable again. It is very important, Wargaming, that your UI actually function correctly. So we've talked about a general overview of what actually is coming in 0.5.13. What does Rendezvous play like? Well, it's got a lot of islands, and I can't express how many islands there are on this map. Sea Point has something I've never seen before. There are super tiny islands that are really only effective at causing me to run into them, but also block shots that are meant for my ship. I made full use of that in the Pensacola game that I posted a couple days ago. I recommend that you check it out if you're interested at all in how the map might play out. B Point is surrounded by a ton of islands, but there are no islands in the B Point itself. You can't use the center of B as some sort of line of sight blocker. You are out in the open once you go past those islands that are outside of it. Many times I would see destroyers and cruisers and even battleships find themselves in a sticky situation where they just can't get out of it. And that's just part of the map. A Point is probably the most standard point of the three. There are islands around it, inside of it, that you can make full use of, and I'm interested to see how well that works out. This is not like Shards, though. Shards was basically the south spawn on Shards has a clear advantage to take 2 points, whereas the other spawn, the northern spawn, has a clear advantage to take 2 different points, or at least not the same points, and I kind of like that. Is this the same? Will it ever develop into a situation where the south spawn has a better strategy to go for A, whereas the north takes C right off the bat? I don't know. We'll have to play more of it. Now, this isn't what I want to show you. I want to show you the containers. Brand new UI. There's a brand new ship, and I will preview that in the next little bit. This is the first container that I earned, and if you notice, there is a handsome devil stroking a torpedo, and oh yeah, just go back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, you know, I mean, so you get containers, and you can decide between more credits, more signal flags / camouflage, more consumables, or you can try your luck. And trying your luck gives you a higher chance of collecting a super container, but you might be just a little unlucky at times where you don't really get anything. So we're going to check it out. We're going to see what happens. And of course, I'm going to try my luck and get a little UI where it's rolling the dice. And here comes the containment unit. I don't believe that's a super container. And do I need to do anything? He's still stroking that torpedo. Yeah, you keep doing that. You keep cleaning up that torpedo, you dirty, dirty sailor. And we're going to open it, and we got 5 flags. We got 5 Zulu Hotel flags. Not exactly what I wanted to see. Is there anything else? Anything else at all? A part of this UI that I need to see? Anything at all? As you can see, there's a back to port. There's also an escape. Is the container going to go away? Do I have to collect it? And that's what I'm trying to do right now. No, I think that's it. I think that is okay. It goes back in the ship. Interesting. Huh. That's a lot of effort into something. So you get 3 containment units, I believe, every 24 hours. It's every like 6 hours on the public test server right now. And once you reach a certain threshold, you can get access to another one. And looky there, we've already earned access to the second one. It's almost like time passed. Now, that's not the only thing I'm going to do in this particular preview. I'm also going to show you what you probably noticed right now. There is another ship. And I have been told that this ship actually existed, and the containment unit is rewarded via that ship, that other ship that's off to the right. I'm going to be going to each port to see how it looks in the port. This is the Philippines by default. We're going to go to the Black Sea, and where did the ship go? Where is it? Oh, it's awkwardly out in the middle of the ocean, not next to the port at all. How is it going to get to containment unit? Okay, well, let's look at the Yokosuka. This is the Arpeggio place, and again, oh, looky there. That must be a default location. It's absolutely nowhere near any of the crane lifts. We're going to check out... Oh, man, there's no way I'm going to say that right. This is the Asian one. And, okay, that's better. At least it's in the ballpark of what I would consider the harbor. We're going to check out New York. And New York is... Okay, it's just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, maybe they were going to move it. I don't know. It's just really weird because it's going to get something. Where does it get the containment unit if it's out in the middle of nowhere? Well, speaking of out in the middle of nowhere, yep. It's just sitting there in the middle of the ocean. And, yeah, that animation's not going to make any sense. It's just going to grab it off screen. I guess it's going to grab it off screen because it zooms in so close. And, yeah, you stroke that torpedo, my friend. You keep it clean. We're going to go and preview St. Petersburg and Hawaii. And then we'll actually open up the second container. And yeah, it's not really anywhere. It's not really anywhere. It's unfortunate, but it makes sense. That's just more time that they don't really need to waste. It's just, okay, Hawaii, it actually is docked. All right, that makes sense at Hawaii. So for me, I would probably say that the Philippines, Hawaii, those two are pretty good places. So is Yokosuka. But that's not why you're here. You want to see me open up the second containment unit. And yeah, this is the Philippines. It's right where it needs to be. So let's go into the containment unit, Notser. Let's go into it. Thank you. Okay. So this is the second threshold, 12,500. Don't know if that's going to go to live, but it's not very hard to me to earn that in a day. And again, more credits, more signal flags / camouflage, more consumables, or you can try your luck. And of course, I'm going to try my luck. Why would I do anything else? It has a chance, I have heard, to reward you doubloons or even premium ships. So we're just going to roll the dice. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new ship. Oh, man. Kitakami. Give me the Kitakami. I would love a Kitakami. And again, the button's right there, the open container. You don't actually click on the container, which is weird to me, coming from a Blizzard title. And we're going to click the button and... Really? 5 speed flags. Are you kidding me? I don't want 5 Sierra Mike flags. Who gives a crap about 5 Sierra Mike flags? I've got like 400. And it will automatically go back into the ship if you force it out of it. And it looks like time has passed again. It is 37,000 base XP. I believe that's base XP. It could be modified XP. I mean, maybe it's modified XP in order to earn this container. And again, more credits, more signal flags / camouflage, more consumables, and try your luck. And of course, we are going to try our luck. Third time's a charm, right? It can't be flags 3 times in a row. It's gonna be doubloons or a premium ship, baby. I know it. I know it. And if this feels like gambling, it is. I don't know why games are moving this way. Maybe it allows them to work themselves around the possibility of gambling. Maybe it encourages people to get addicted to the feeling of reward. I'm not sure. I will probably only use more credits in the live version because, let's face it, I have an awful credit income, and I don't need to take a chance. I've already got everything that I want. I just need more credits. Now, is the more credits going to be worth it over the more consumables? Why would it give you more credits if it would give you consumables? Now, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not willing to try right now. We are going to try our luck. I know it's going to happen. I know I'm going to get what I want. There's nothing you can say that will stop me from changing my mind. So, I haven't seen a super container either. Maybe we'll get a super container. That would be really cool. We're going to go into it. Oh, no, we're not. Come on, Notser. Go into it. Notser. Go into it. Okay. Oh. Tease. You're such a tease, Notser. Click the button. Click yes. Click it. Please, Notser. Notser? Please? Click it. Do it. Please? Notser! Click it. Click the button, Notser. Notser? Oh, gosh. Is this what you have to put up with? You just watch as I sit here pathetically waiting on the edge of your seat? Just click it. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Third time's a charm. Okay, it doesn't look like it's a super container. Let's open her up. Come on, Notser. Let's get doubloons or a premium ship. Come on. Give it to me. Come on. Give me what I want. Give it to me. Let's go. Oh, come on. Please give it to me. I just want not flags. Oh, are you serious? 5 more Zulu Hotel? 5 more Zulu Hotel? Who cares? It's 5 flags. Where's the doubloons? Where is the premium ship? By the way, the guy is still stroking that torpedo. It's a little weird. He must really, really, really like stroking torpedoes. But, yeah. You have just seen my first experience with this system. I guess I'm stroking the torpedo too. What do I think about it? Well, it's replacing the daily missions, so it should not be as confusing as it is using daily challenges or whatever, and missions and stuff like that. It will be pretty straightforward. You earn XP, you unlock these containers, as they're calling them, which, as we know, Overwatch, League of Legends to some degree, Counter-Strike, Dota 2, there's a lot and a lot of games moving towards some sort of random container, loot box, that you open up and you have the possibility to spend real money towards it. I have yet to see that in World of Warships, but I think they invested a little bit too much time in all of this for it to just be a free feature to replace challenge missions. It just doesn't smell right, does it? It smells like, hey, if you want to spend $10 US, you can get a super crate. Are they going to be doing that? I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did, coming from all those other games. I will say that I appreciate them giving you the opportunity to decide what you get out of it. Either completely random, credits, flags, or consumables. I think that's perfect, and that might allow them to sell it to areas that have outright banned something like this. Who knows? Either way, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these 0.5.13 patch preview stuff, and just look how quick the UI is going, by the way, too. It just is very responsive. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.